Welcome to the 301 Colored Commentators, a monthly podcast series where two black men from the state of Maryland debate and give their hot takes on movies, professional wrestling, and TV shows. So have a listen, have a look-see, but nonetheless, enjoy.
Hey, what's up, folks?
How y'all doing?
301 Colored Commentators. We've been away for about 2 months now, but we're not going to disappoint you. We're here,
We're back.
Still kicking. We're going to give it to you, give y'all what y'all love.
Yep. You know, this summer could get a little tricky. Lots of moving parts, lots of events, family in town. So you can get in the way, but we're here. We're still working.
Lots of girls in sundresses.
Yeah, and bikinis. All lovely.
I was just thinking about sundresses because of what I see around the office now.
I was also talking about bikinis for what I see around the pool and in the beach.
Oh, okay. Well, there is that too. Yes.
Yes, sir.
I've not been to the pool. What am I talking about? I was hanging out in Florida during.
You did go to Florida
4th of July weekend. Yeah. I saw our friend John.
Shout out to John. Yeah.
Yeah, and he has an above ground pool.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
First of all, I didn't even know you were there because
Oh.
I've been absent or MIA.
You've been absent from the polos. Yeah.
So he actually texted me and was like, y'all are having a blast. I was like, oh man, that's what's up. Si's down there.
Yeah.
So he's like, yeah, it was I don't know if it was the second or third night, but he was like the night before he texted me, y'all went in, like you had a good time. So he's like, the night he texted me, he's like, we're taking it easy today because like the night before was
the night I got in.
Yeah,
we were having a ball.
Yeah, that's what he told me. So shout out to that, and I'm glad you were able to make that happen.
Me too.
Yeah.
What you been up to lately since our last go round
episode? I got family in town, so
how's that?
Real great. It's been good. Just got to see my nieces and been just moving around with them. Planning down the line for things to happen down the line this year. Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
Life changes,
big milestone. So that is in the works, and just trying to keep up with life and work, man. It's a very interesting time these days in the country.
It's a very interesting time in the workplace too.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're just trying to keep up and live a little bit where we can.
Yeah, we're gonna see movies about this whole return to office phenomena.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. We're gonna see movies about it or some kind of horror movie metaphor about it.
Yeah. First, we're gonna see movies about the pandemic first, and then at some point we will Hollywood would address what Sai's talking about as far as
indeed.
I definitely see it. So
okay.
Yeah, man. Good stuff.
Oh, since we are DMV people,
yep.
I gotta give a shout out. Clips. Let God sort them out. This joint right here is fire.
Legend. I'm actually gonna go to that concert. I got tickets.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The one in Fairfax?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm going.
Nice.
It's in August, so I'll be there. I think August 9th?
August 1st?
I think it's August 9th.
Okay.
I'll be there.
Yo.
That album was fire.
I was thinking, when you mentioned this about concerts, what's it called? Didn't back in 10th grade you and David go to the Hard Knock Life Tour concert?
It was Back to School.
The Back to School.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. He actually texted me about that this week. He was like, do you remember? I was like, of course. How could I forget? It was like the beginning of our sophomore year that we went.
Okay.
Like in the fall of 98. So...
Who was in that lineup?
Man.
X, J.
J wasn't even the headliner. It was X at the time. X, J, Outkast.
Oh.
Cam was on there.
Killer.
Busy Bone, I think, was on there. Who am I missing?
Damn.
Yeah,
all of them are on there.
Yeah. Can you imagine seeing Outkast?
I can only imagine.
Like what they mean today. Jay was still the man, but he wasn't the Jay we know, like the mogul Jay.
Oh yeah.
X was like the hottest rapper in the game at the time.
The man had 2 #1 albums in the same year.
Yeah, exactly.
That is
exactly.
And this being back to school, what's it called? I remember in September, late September, Jay, Outkast, and somebody else, I think it was, they released their albums in the same day.
Yeah.
Aquemini in Volume 2, they were released in the same day.
It might have been... No, it wasn't. I thought it was Nas. Nas came 99, I think.
What, for I Am?
I Am.
Yeah, that was 99,
yeah. So, but yeah.
Either Method Man or Tribe's final album. Back then, their final album.
Yeah. I think it was meth, but I'll double check.
Cal's.
No, that might have been 99 as well. Tacalian 2000 or something like that.
Cal 2000 Judgment Day.
Yeah, that was 2000, I think. Or 99.
That was 99.
So it wasn't his. It wasn't that one. But were they on that tour as well?
They were on Hard Knock Life tour. They were the openers for that.
Okay. When they dropped the Blackout album.
Yeah, that was 99.
Yeah. So, but yeah, Cam was in the joint. He was one of the openers. And I remember him and Jimmy walked by David and I.
Oh, yeah?
Literally, they were laughing and giggling on some stupid shit. I don't know what they were talking about, but they were in there with us.
Goonie Google.
Shout out to the Dips. But yeah, that was Horse and Carriage Cam. Around that time.
You don't know?
Yeah, exactly.
And everybody was saying that.
Yeah. But yeah, good memory on that one side. That was a dope concert. I didn't even realize the kind of legendary acts that were. I mean, they were great at the time.
Yeah, but you didn't realize how much they would.
How influential they were in hip-hop.
How influential they were, and how we later have a lot of their albums.
Exactly, and like how much we respect a lot of those acts. Yeah, that was dope.
Rappers, they don't know it, but a lot of them dudes, they're comedians.
Yeah,
they're funny.
Yeah,
you see that without even trying to be funny.
Exactly. Did
you ever see Paper Soldiers? No. It was one of Kevin Hart's earliest films. It was a direct-to-video. Kevin Hart, Charlie Murphy, Cam, Jimmy.
That sounds
who else? Michael Rappaport, Stacey Dash.
Wow.
A lot of people were in that joint. It was funny as hell. But
Paper Soldiers.
Mm-hmm. Beanie Siegel was in there too, and he had a scene where he tries to punk Kevin Hart. He's like, what's it called? Man, fuck all that playing and shit, dog. You see these shits right here? These ain't no Christmas ornaments, nigga. These my kids. I need that money now. So we going in there because you need the money? Nah, we going in because you want to go in.
Nah, I gotta see that. That dropped what year?
04.
04.
My cousin, when I was at UConn, my cousin put me on to it. That joke was still funny.
Yeah. It's the cast sounds funny.
Charlie Murphy. Charlie Murphy co-wrote the screenplay too.
Then it has to be good. Charlie Murphy was talented.
This is after he became more well known because of Chappelle Show.
So it was post that. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I gotta check that out.
He played in Paper
Soldiers.
Paper Soldiers.
Okay.
In Kevin Hart's words, he plays a black cop who hates black people. And Charlie Murphy, he kind of upholds that statement. Like, you motherfucking right. Fuck niggas.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'll look into it. I'll look into it for sure.
All right, but what's it called? Tonight we're gonna be talking about Rocky, the very first WWF King of the Ring.
Yeah.
And the Netflix series Supacell, and they have not come out with season 2 of it yet.
Did they announce that they're gonna make season? They better.
They did. They did say they were going. They did this. They did, but I think it's delayed.
Okay. That was pretty impressive.
It was. A lot of people put me onto it. I was a late bloomer.
Me too.
But it's like, holy Christ, this is good.
Man, it was good.
Like, you got to continue this story.
Yeah.
But let's get started, shall we?
Let's do it.
Okay. Rocky, the very first one, released December 3rd of 1976. It was directed by John G. Avildsen, who did all 3 Karate Kid films, Lean on Me, and Rocky V of the Rocky franchise. This was written by Sylvester Stallone and starring him. And it also stars Talia Shire, who was known at the time for being Connie Corleone in the first 2 Godfather films.
Yep.
Burt Young.
Had they come out by then?
Yeah. The first 2 films that came out, 72 and 74.
Okay.
Yeah, Burt Young, Carl Weathers, and the Penguin from the Batman series, Burgess Meredith.
The pimp.
Rags to riches story. Rocky Balboa, he's a poor, small-time club fighter in Philadelphia and a part-time loan shark collector. He gets an unlikely shot at the World Heavyweight Championship held by Apollo Creed, played by Carl Weathers. Yeah, the film, it started in early development back in March of 75, and Stallone, he was rumored he wrote the screenplay in 3 days. Was he on coke? Yeah, he said what inspired him to do it was right after he watched a championship match between Ali and Wepner that took place on March 24th of 75. That's what inspired him to write it. In 3 days. He was poor.
Yeah.
Had only $106 to his name, no car, and had to sell his dog, which appears in the movie as
Shout out to
Butkus,
Butkus,
because he couldn't afford to feed him.
Mm.
But the process, it was a complicated production process because Stallone, he didn't want the film to be made unless he could star as the title character.
Mm.
And United Artists, they eventually agreed to cast Stallone after he rejected a six-figure deal, $350,000 for the film rights.
Mm.
Turns out that gamble paid
Smart.
off.
Very smart.
Because the budget was just a little bit over $1 million, $1.1 million to make the film.
You can tell.
Yeah, you can tell.
Yeah.
And it grossed $225 million worldwide and was the highest grossing film of 1976.
Mm. It's a legend.
It's a legend, yeah. It got the Rocky franchise started.
It's iconic, yeah.
It ain't the best Rocky film. I think in some ways it is.
I'll talk on that, but yeah, keep going, yeah.
But the film received critical acclaim because of Stallone's writing, the film's acting, direction, musical score. We'll talk about that.
Yeah.
The cinematography, the Philadelphia morning, the way they showed that was great.
Yep.
And among many other accolades, it got 10 Academy Award nominations and won 3. Best Picture, Best Director, and Best Film Editing. And it's been ranked by numerous publications as one of the greatest films of all time and one of the most iconic sports films of all time. Yeah, the movie is a pop cultural icon, and even the Library of Congress selected for preservation as being culturally, historically, and aesthetically significant. It led to five sequels, including the Creed spinoff, which now has 3 movies of its own. You know something makes it big in pop culture when it's being parodied in all avenues, be it SNL through sketch comedy, commercials, or even other films showing a nod to it.
Absolutely.
But this film here, this is the first time I've seen somebody like crack open like 7 eggs and just drink them all.
Oh my gosh, that scene was wild.
Yeah. I'm like, talk about method acting.
Yeah.
And if that's your protein for the day, good luck not catching salmonella poisoning.
I know.
But a lot of the scenes were improvised. Like, for example, the Philadelphia morning scene where Rocky first does his own training. That whole scene was improv.
Beautiful.
Yeah, even the music, which was called Philadelphia Morning. And, remember the CNN album, the first album, War Report? The song Blood Money on there, they sampled that.
Oh.
Yeah, they sampled Philadelphia Morning.
They have a couple of parts to that now. Blood Money 1, Blood Money 2, I think Blood Money 3. Yeah. But yeah, the first one. Oh, okay.
And shout out to Bill Conti. Shout out to Bill Conti for the score.
Legend.
Yes.
For the score, yeah. Yes.
Sometimes I keep getting them confused with Dicola, but Dicola did most of the music for Rocky IV.
Yeah. Dicola was great too for that.
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
And Bill Conti, he also did the music for the Karate Kid franchise as well.
Yes, he did. He did. I affiliate with Dicola with a lot of the action movies at that time.
I mainly.
But Rocky IV was the main.
Rocky IV and the first Transformers film. The animated film. Yeah.
Great score and soundtrack.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What else? Rocky's angry monologue when Mick wants to be his trainer. Yeah, Rocky. It stunk to high heaven in that little space at the time. So that's what caused Stallone to get all angry like that. He wasn't supposed to do it like that. But it was so good that the director decided to keep it.
It was very good.
And what else? The Go the Distance monologue. That was improv too.
That was good.
When he's vulnerable in front of Adrian.
That was good. Yes.
Saying, "I don't think I can beat him, but if I can just go the distance, then I ain't just another bum from the neighborhood." Yeah.
I personally think this and the second one are the best Rockies ever made. From a mature movie critic's lens, those 2 are the best ones.
The second film, that had the best fight of the whole series for me.
Yeah.
That was the most emotional fight.
I think they almost go together. And then I think the next 3 are just for more of an entertainment standpoint.
Stallone, he directed the 2 through 5. 2 through 4.
2 to 4, okay.
Yeah. So you can tell when he has his hand in directing, a lot of unrealistic things are going to happen. The 4th one is the apex of unrealism.
It was my favorite as a kid.
It was my favorite. It's still my favorite.
Yeah, as a kid. It has, very much very much childhood attachments to. I mean, the whole.
It was the first one that I saw as a kid.
I think the first one I saw as a kid was 3, and then I saw 4 next, and then I went back. No, I saw 3, and I saw 2 next, and then I saw 4, and then 4 was like, wow. 4 still took the cake, but as an adult, first of all, I think for me, Rocky, the first 5 are one of my favorite movies of all time. Like I consider them as almost one entity. I think. Like Shaka Zulu that we did a couple of seasons ago.
Oh yeah,
it's one of those things that like, and of course The Godfather is another one, but like this has a lot of personal sentiment for me. I love it because it's very related. If you pay attention to the details, like when you watch the Rockies, I think it's very important when you, as an adult, to watch it with a lens of detail. So there's a lot of, when you talk about like the honest man, the journey of an honest man, I think Rocky paints such a good picture of the ups and downs that like the honest man goes through in his life, and like the importance of the relationships he has moving through his journey. I think Rocky really illustrates that very, very vividly, from his relationship to his wife, which is the most important, to his relationship to his mentor Mickey, to his relationship with his brother-in-law Paulie, which is funny. But
how are they friends?
It also has very strong, realistic sentiments of like, as many times as your brother fucks up, you always have his back. Rocky is always loyal to him to a fault, even when he blew their fortune. In
He did. Yeah, that wasn't his fault though, really.
Right.
That was a crooked accountant.
Right. I think that
But he still had that house in the neighborhood.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That was a saving grace.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So like those things, those little things are, very, very, they have personal, connections to me. Especially now as an adult watching it. Whereas as a child, you're just into it for like the heroic overcoming the odds and beating.
And the choreographed fights.
Exactly,
yeah.
that stuff. But like now as an adult, I appreciate like a lot of the other little details.
Oh yeah.
From like, when his wife was in a coma, like the fact that Mickey literally stayed with him the whole time in the church to the hospital, even when he was ignoring Mickey.
Yeah.
That lens of how much Mickey had like loved him and was there to support.
And Mickey was supposed to be a racist in the original
script?
Original writing for the
script.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that. But their relationship was very special, like a father-son, almost like, and like you see the importance of like how much Rocky, like how much power and influence his wife had on him, right?
Even though she's very mousy in this film.
Yeah,
she plays that very good, Talia Shire. She had the flu throughout the filming of this film, which is why Adrian is more shy and reserved for most of the film. It's only after Rocky gets her in his apartment, makes out with her, she loses the glasses and becomes a little more sprung.
Yeah.
And able to stand up to her brother, because Paulie was a bully to her.
He's alcoholic.
He's alcoholic. He means well, but it's like, dude, you are abusive.
He was.
Like, what's the matter? I got a turkey in the oven. Oh, you got a turkey. He goes to the oven with his bare hands, pulls it out, breaks off a piece. Well, go in the alley and get the turkey.
Yeah.
Go out and live your freaking life.
He was
hey,
jealous.
Rocky, you want some? Like, you could at least let him answer before.
Yeah, he was jealous. There was elements of jealousy there, like,
because he had no body of his own.
Yeah, he had no body of his own. His girlfriend had finally found someone good, and like the attention.
His sister found somebody good.
Sorry, his sister. Sorry about that. Yeah. No incest here. His sister had found somebody good, and some of the attention that she would give to him, almost burdeningly, even though she loved him, was now being given to Rocky, and he can like those elements got to him. In addition to the fact that he was an alcoholic.
He was alcoholic, yeah.
So, but...
And like during the Christmas scene where he comes in with the baseball bat
and
bangs up his own stuff.
His own stuff, yeah.
I want you out of my house. And then Adrian finally stands up to him.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite parts in the film.
Yeah.
I'm not a loser. You're busted. No!
He's like, you're not a virgin.
You let him pull your pants down.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, Holly,
that
that's
scene
me.
was funny.
You know this Gazzo. Gazzo is Willie Chichi from The Godfather.
I remember. I noticed. Yes, I noticed that. Yeah, that's funny. But yeah, like you see elements of like, it's like the more personal, humane parts of the movie, like the elements of poverty.
Yeah, they're in the hood
versus wealth. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, and it's kind of reversed at this time in this period of time.
Yeah.
Because you expect white people to have all the money and whatnot. In this film,
the black man
Apollo
is the rich
Creed,
man. Yeah.
he's the rich debonair man with the connections.
Exactly.
Sending roses to the president.
Exactly. There you go. Exactly. And down to when they're about to fight, like you see Apollo has a locker room. Rocky's changing in the bathroom.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
he's actually changing in the bathroom, like the elements of the wealth bracket difference and
what's it called? Even that robe that he had, that baggy robe that he had. That came from a meat factory.
Yeah, your favor from Mick from the meat factory.
For Paulie.
Sorry, Paulie. Yeah.
Like, well, what's the deal? Well,
Paulie gets $3,000.
What do you get? I get to keep the robe. Smart business sense.
See, back to the loyalty. He always had Paulie's back, regardless of how many times Paulie took advantage of him.
And Rocky is by his own admission. He's dumb.
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah,
he is.
Yeah, he wasn't the brightest. He isn't the brightest, but yeah.
But he's a good natured dude.
He's a good dude. Yeah, he's a good dude. Right.
But he got plenty of hood tendencies that makes it funny. Like, you want me to call your brother? Hold on. Open the window. Hey, yo, Paulie!
Yeah.
You sit this over here. Like, yeah, you ain't got no phone, and you ain't got no heat in that apartment either.
Yeah.
In the Philadelphia morning scene, when he wakes up, and then the radio keeps talking about it's like 28 degrees outside.
Yeah.
I'm like, Rocky don't got no heat in there?
Yeah.
How do you even got pets in there? Well, turtles, I guess they can survive in cold.
They can survive a little bit, right? But
and the premise of Creed picking Rocky Balboa for his opponent, right? Creed's a showman. He can box, but he's a showman.
Yes.
Right? He wants to create something extravagant, give the people something to see.
Obviously a mimic version of Muhammad
Ali.
Yeah.
He's modeled after Ali, too.
I believe it, because you could tell.
Yeah. He talks trash, but he can fight.
Yeah, exactly. Very skilled.
Very skilled, and Creed has never been defeated as of this film right here.
Yes, exactly. And nobody had even gone to the distance.
No one's gone to distance with him,
He's always knocked people out, prior to this.
But against Rocky, though, when he starts realizing that he is a shot, he starts taking training more seriously, punching slabs of meat in that meat locker. That has to hurt.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
And even the only person that took Rocky seriously was Apollo's trainer, Duke.
Yes.
He's watching TV.
Because he could recognize. He's also from he is one of similar to Mickey. He's a student of the art of boxing. And he could tell. First of all, when he found out he was a southpaw, he's like, I don't know if you want to do an exhibition, especially if you don't know.
You do everything backwards against a southpaw.
And not only, exactly, for one, because of that, you want to know a little bit about who you're fighting.
Yeah.
So there's no tape outside of his amateur fights, which nobody really saw. But, you want to know who you're fighting so you can prepare for it. So, he's like, I get it's an exhibition. The fact that he's a southpaw really raised his eyebrows.
It ain't even an exhibition bout; it's a championship bout.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
A shot at the title.
An exhibition match, that's a publicized sparring bout.
Yeah, he had nothing to lose. But in this case,
Creed didn't take it seriously. You see that during the whole thing, it's like, Shirley, can I get some more coffee?
Exactly.
I mean business too.
Exactly.
And his trainer's like, what?
Yeah. And Tony was like, and when after Tony saw the interview from the news thing when he was punching, he's like, this guy is hungry.
Yeah.
He's very inexperienced, but he could give us problems. He could tell. And usually people that are students of boxing or whatever sport you're doing, the people that are really live by that sport, they can tell these things.
These old school dudes. They've seen things. They box themselves.
Yeah, exactly. So they could tell these things. And Apollo, he was in the element of complacency at this time. He was enjoying his wealth and his
southpaw
success.
Nothing. I'll drop him in 3.
Right.
And you even see during the match where he keeps talking to Rocky come on, Chunky, the people what they want.
Yeah, exactly. Until he dropped him, he was like, wait,
dropped in the first round.
It's like, what is going on here?
He was stunned.
Yeah.
And then his trainer was like, he doesn't think it's a damn show. He thinks it's a damn fight. Finish this bum and let's go home.
Which wasn't that easy.
That wasn't that easy, nah. Not when you got the world's hardest head. As Creed would later admit in the 3rd film.
Yeah. So
Mickey got some funny lines in this film.
He does.
When he first decides to train Rocky, when he gets him in the gym and puts the string
on his
legs,
feet.
Rocky Marciano had the problem. This string cured it. And then some girls run up to him talking about, can we get your order? Get on out of here. Get your little chicken ass out of here.
Yeah. Woman, weakened legs.
or Gazzo's driver.
Oh, yeah.
He always be trolling Rocky.
Rocky wanted to beat his ass.
Yo, Rocky, did you take your girl to the zoo? Her retards love the zoo. Hey, yo, I should have broke your thumb.
Yeah, I should have broken your thumb. Oh, man, yeah. But you know what? Back to Side's fact. It's cool. Back to Side's fact about, the budget being only $1 million. They did right by the $1 million in the way you could tell it's low budget, but the simplicity actually carries the movie.
Yeah, even the scene where Rocky and Adrian had their first date in the ice rink.
Yeah.
That was done because of budget constraints.
You see? And those little things are what kind of make the movie. Like even the Philadelphia morning run where it's like in the wee early times.
Early in the morning.
Basically a pan shot of the city. If you
yeah.
know Philly, you like, wow, this is beautiful. Philly in the 70s is great.
Yeah, even the hood area that Rocky's from.
Exactly.
Row houses.
So you kind of follow that. I thought that was excellent cinematography. But you could tell it's also very cheap.
And no dialogue either.
Yeah.
Except for the radio. And what else we see? The newspaper people.
Yes.
As Rocky turns a corner into the major part of the city.
Yes.
And the first time he tries to go up them stairs, he can barely make it up.
Yeah, he had like cramps. He was holding his ribs or whatever.
Because the eggs you drink.
The eggs is another good illustration of his poverty.
Yeah.
At the time, and I thought, like you said, the monologue.
And even the fight at the beginning of the film shows how poor they are.
Yeah.
And how the promoters steal from them.
Exactly. It's like, hey, you used our shorts, our towels, so that'll be deducted from whatever your salary is for this fight.
Yeah. Spider Rico, the dude that played Spider Rico in this film, also reprised the role in Rocky Balboa.
Oh, yeah.
That's the same dude.
Yeah. I didn't catch that, yeah.
And they were dirty fighters. You see them fighting in the church, the same church they used in the fifth film for Tommy Gunn's fight.
Yeah. It's true, yeah. And they'll have a cigarette right after.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have a beverage.
Yeah, drinking a beer.
Yeah.
And Rocky, when he's walking home, right, and he sees the neighborhood jukebox, one of which is his brother Frank Stallone. Yeah. He daps some people up. Yo, give me wine.
Yep.
I'm like, damn, dude, y'all really don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
it's a hood.
Poor mindset. This happens.
Yeah, Rocky, he's a hood nigga.
Yeah. he's hood. He's hood for sure.
Another thing, Burt Young, who played Paulie, even though he's never in the ring in the movies, Burt Young did have an amateur and professional boxing background before he was an actor.
Oh, let me find out.
Yeah, he boxed during his time in the Marines and continued to fight during his regular civilian life before he became an actor.
Did Tony too as well?
I think he did.
He was.
Like he was. He was a boxer and a trainer before he moved on to acting.
Yeah, I feel like I read something like that before. A lot of them are dead now.
Most of this cast are dead. Hold up, let me see. Stallone, Talia Shire, they're still alive. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the guy that plays Spider Rico, Pedro Lovell, he's still alive. Okay. Everybody else is dead.
Yeah.
Tony Burton.
Burgess is dead.
Carl Weathers. Joe Spinell, he died because of a freak accident. He got cut, kept bleeding and couldn't stop bleeding.
Wow.
He died in his apartment.
Hemophilia, looks like.
Yeah. And he was in 5 movies I can think of. The first 2 Rockies, the first 2 Godfathers. Yeah. Nighthawks, which also has
Nighthawks. Stallone was in there.
Yeah, Stallone and Billy D. Williams. Yeah, he was there. He was their commanding officer.
Okay.
You don't know me well enough to call me Manafo.
Ah, okay.
Nighthawks is another classic, underrated. Keep going.
Yeah, his monologue, like you said, the details, the vulnerability, like most, I guess, all men that are married. You can relate to that.
He wasn't even married to Adrian
yet. But
But she probably was his first serious girlfriend.
Yes, that moment there, every now and then, most men tend to hide vulnerability, but there's always moments where things really matter, where there are moments of vulnerability that you share with only that special person, which is usually your wife.
And Adrian's a good wife. She ain't the wife to clown him or nothing.
Yeah.
She's a good girl.
Yes. And you get to see how important her opinion is to him. And especially in the second one, which again irons out what I was saying, why this is so good, the importance of the dynamic of relationships with the characters in the movie throughout from 1 to 5. Where to the point where he stops fighting because she doesn't want him to fight.
Yeah.
And he does not fight until she
tells him to win, encourages him, do something for me.
Yeah, go win.
Win.
And that, that the encouragement of a wife believing in you.
Yeah, that's what gave him his spark because the training before that, it was lacking.
Yeah.
Especially compared to Apollo, who was really taking his training seriously at the time.
Exactly.
But when Adrian says win, that's what gave him his spark.
That difference, So
And I remember the first scene when he goes to train because of that, he's like doing one-handed push-ups.
Yeah.
I would try to do that as a kid to mimic the
as
scenes.
a kid I couldn't do it.
Or even the jungle gym.
Yeah, with the one hand.
Like,
I could.
It's inspiring.
Later on in life I could. But as a kid I could not. And
as a kid I could do some of them, but put me on there now, it's like I'm taller than the fucking jungle gym.
Yeah. I could do one arm pull-ups and I could do one arm push-ups now.
Yeah.
But as a kid, nah. When we were young, heck no. This is difficult. It's not that easy.
Joe Frazier had a cameo in the film as well too.
He did at the fight.
At the fight, and it appeared that Creed and Frazier, or at least this on-screen version of Frazier, like know each other.
Yes.
Like, Creed, you've been ducking me a long time now.
Yeah, exactly. Oh no, Joe.
You next, Joe. You next, Joe.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Mick, they must be friends or something.
Yeah.
And the testament to how much has been parodied. Did you ever see that in Living Color sketch where Jim Carrey plays Rocky and Keenan is Apollo? Yeah. And then Rocky has to fight.
I think I did.
Rocky has to fight Grace Jones. Hello, Rocky. Do you find me sexy?
I wonder if that connection is from Grace Jones dating
Dolph Lundgren.
I wonder.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, the writing back then in Living Color was brilliant.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
Rocky. Hey, yo, Grace, you starting to scare me a little, you know?
Yeah. It's a really good movie.
Mm-hmm.
It's very simple, though. It's very simple, but you can appreciate it from a cinematic point of view. And just like the story is actually pretty awesome.
Apparently Joe Frazier, he claimed that some of the plot's moments, like Rocky's training regimen, like punching meat carcasses.
Yeah, it came from him.
Yeah, without giving him credit.
Oh, he didn't give him credit.
That's what he says.
Oh wow, interesting.
And Carl Weathers, he didn't like Stallone at first because when he read for the part and he didn't think Stallone was that good, he looked at the producers and said, "Oh, I would have done so much better if you gave me a real actor to work with."
Wow, ironically.
Uh-huh.
And it panned out, huh?
It's funny how things actually pan out, yeah.
And they probably became good friends after that.
It mirrors what Apollo and Rocky became.
Yeah, after that, exactly.
Oh, yeah, and the whole drinking of raw eggs thing. I saw that McMahon, he did that too during his training against Stone Cold Steve Austin for Royal Rumble 99.
I feel like even Hogan did that with Mean Gene Okerlund and
I believe that.
What you call that?
No Holds Barred?
No, not even. In Saturday Night's Main Event. Or he made it look like he was drinking raw eggs.
Probably.
Because there's a time where you were supposed to be training Mean Gene back in like 86 or something, or 87. Ugh.
A whole generation of what's it called, of viewers and creators thought that the raw eggs will make you stronger. It doesn't.
It's, like you said, it's a risk of salmonella.
Nah, it's meant to serve as evidence of Rocky being a badass, but Stallone, he included that scene because it reflected Rocky's real life poverty.
That's how I saw it watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where he really needed to drink raw eggs because he had no choice and he had an apartment where he didn't have a stove.
Yeah, no real kitchen. Yeah.
Makes me think what the hell he ate some of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Junk food or
probably bread.
The Atomic Hoagie Shop. He keeps making mention of that.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, you just go and buy sandwiches and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Other actors, before Stallone nailed the part for his own film, other actors tried out. Warren Beatty, James Caan.
Oh, James Caan.
Yeah, Gene Hackman, Jack Nicholson.
I cannot see Gene Hackman or Nick. They're not built for that.
Yeah,
They're good actors though. Don't get me wrong.
Paul Newman, Al Pacino, Robert Redford, Burt Reynolds. Who else? Ryan O'Neal, who was really a Golden Gloves boxer before he took up acting. Cher was considered for the part of Adrian. And Susan Sarandon. She auditioned for the part, but she was considered too pretty.
They wanted something more common, like.
Yeah, I mean,
which made it more believable.
I mean, Talia Shire, she has movies where she's fine.
No, I'm not saying she is. She's not attractive, but she looks more like a girl next door.
Yeah, girl next door.
Like,
yeah,
like she looks more like common, but not unattractive. She's still attractive. She's just not like one of them women that's like, oh wow. I think that would
like a statuette, like a stunner.
Yeah, that would take away from what we're trying to get here.
Yeah, if they like for example, if they had Bo Derek play Adrian, no, that wouldn't work.
Yeah, exactly.
She's too hot for that.
Exactly. So, yeah. Favorite scenes from this?
My favorite scenes, the Philadelphia morning. That scene was good.
Absolutely, definitely my list as well.
The opening credit scene where Rocky, after he has his fight with Spider Rico, he's walking home at night.
Yeah. The
pet store. I'm like, y'all need some security, because how you know somebody's not going to break in that pet store and just steal them dogs? Yeah, in the neighborhood, despite its poverty, it has a sense of community in there.
That's true. Yeah. That's the reality of a lot of. Even though they get poor neighborhoods tend to have bad stigmas, they have more sense of community than the affluent, wealthy ones.
And they got some bomb foods places too.
Yep.
Some of them hole in the wall spots.
Yep.
The shittier the neighborhood is, the better their Chinese restaurants are.
More than likely, yes.
No disrespect to anybody who grew up in the
hood.
More
than likely, yes. But yeah. Sorry.
What else?
What else did you?
Gazzo. I like Gazzo. He employs Rocky, but he's also his friend.
He always looks out for him.
Gives him money for his date. Gives him $500 for training.
Yeah. He's always looking.
Yeah, he's always looking out for him. Yeah. What else? The fight itself. How by the final round, just how banged up Rocky is, and he tells the cut man to cut his.
Come here, Mick.
I don't want to do it.
Could open my eye, can't see.
Try it.
Can't see through my eye.
He cuts him open and then starts bleeding out.
Yeah, the blood just pops out. It's almost like a
blister.
Blister, yeah.
But just the final round, Rocky's determined to win. He's going at Apollo's ribs. Apollo's exhausted, can barely even reach him.
Like 5 more seconds, he's the new champ.
Yeah, he would have been knocked down.
Apollo was fading. He was almost out.
He won that fight just on points alone.
Yeah, exactly.
But he was cool with the promoter too.
Yeah.
The promoter, what's his name? Miles Juergens.
Yeah. He was, because they helped organize the fight.
Yeah, he was White Don King.
Yeah, the night before.
The night when Rocky goes up there, and that was a real goof too. With the way Rocky's trunks were inverted.
Yeah,
that was a real goof, but they decided to keep it in the film.
Yeah.
And then, of course, Jurgen's like, it really doesn't matter, does it? I know you're going to give us a good show. Yeah.
And that's also like the reminder that Stallone, like nobody really cares about your ass.
Yeah. I mean, he wasn't nobody until they announced that he's going to fight the world champion.
Yeah. This gave it like a sense of realism.
It did, yeah. The reality just set in for him. Yeah, Adrian standing up to her brother to the whole "I'm not a loser" speech. Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
When Adrian, when at the first time after Rocky just hauls at that meat the first time.
Yeah.
And Paulie sends him home with some meat to cook. Yeah, and he's at home. And Adrian really wants to get down.
Yeah, he's just
like, dude, you got her.
Trying to smash.
She's trying to smash like Rocky. I don't know what you did, but you got her sprung.
Yeah.
I mean, you're probably her first real boyfriend.
No fooling around, Joe.
No fooling around. Why don't you make the meat, all right?
Yeah, just go make the meat. No fooling around. He was probably sore as well.
He was. Yeah, his hands look sore. I'm like, that looked real. Like, props to Stallone. He can prove that Stallone he can act when he wants to.
Yeah.
Like movies like Copland.
Yeah.
The Rocky films.
Yeah.
Hell, even the Creed series, the first Creed film, he got an Academy Award nomination for that.
He was solid in that.
Yeah. I mean, the Creed franchise don't need Rocky no more, but hey, whatever works.
Yeah.
The Stallone, the first time he punched the meat, it was so hard that he flattened his knuckles.
Wow.
Yeah, so to this day, when he makes a fist, his knuckles are completely level, they say.
Wow. Yeah, he's hungry for that money.
Oh, yeah.
Have to make it believable.
And speaking of money, Stallone was paid 1% of the gross for writing the film and 2% for starring in it, which turned out to be a sizable payday. Yeah, this was the one that got it started off. I mean, I say the fourth one is my favorite, and the second film has my favorite fight. Mm-hmm. But this one is the best acted.
Yeah, my favorite is also the fourth, but I think the best one are the first two. First two are like very much like a critically when it comes to critically acclaimed movie.
Yeah,
the first two definitely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think they're very, very well done. And then the others are good too from the story standpoint and like the involvement, like I said, from the more realistic standpoint of
and how they started
character development.
And how they started a lot of pop culture things like Mr. T's "I Pity the Fool."
Yeah,
that comes from Rocky 3.
Rocky 3,
not from the A-Team.
Yeah, exactly.
I must break you. You can't win.
Yeah, you can't win.
Or even
if
training.
He dies is another one.
And the Rocky franchise inspired many training montages as well
Yeah,
too.
very inspirational. You know, one of those inspires a lot of athletes when they work out. Inspires a lot of regular people. Like I have some of the score on my workout playlist. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Even fights, what's it called, back in the day on HBO, the ones they used to air back in the late 80s.
Joint. They used to play War, right?
Well, not just that. Well, that and the training montage itself.
Oh.
They would play those in like promos for like other fights, like for Mike Tyson and whatnot. Oh, speaking of Tyson, the guy that trained Tyson, Customato, he trained Burt Young.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh wow, small world.
And also Burt Young, that ain't his real name either. That's his stage name. He is straight up Italian. Jerry DeLuise, that was his real name.
Wow. Okay.
He was on The Sopranos as well too, which had every Italian American actor on there, I think, almost. Except for De Niro and Pacino.
Pacino, the main ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a great movie. I see why it was nominated for Oscar at the time. Oh, a couple.
It should have nominated for 10.
Wow.
It should have won more than 3.
Yeah.
Somebody from the acting should have got something.
Yeah.
But Stallone, the money he made off of this enabled him to buy his dog back.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it really propelled his career.
It did.
Going forward. Like he became the household name.
Because now he didn't have to star no more low budget pornos as the Italian stallion.
The softcore porn that he was doing before. Mm-hmm. Oh, that was the name originally?
The Italian
so he
stallion.
got that from his
porno days, that's where he got it.
By the way, apparently it wasn't like all out hardcore. It was like more like
it was a softcore?
Softcore, that's what they said.
I never saw it. I never saw it.
I haven't either, but like I read on it. But they said it was like a softcore HBO type. No, Cinemax. Is that what Cinemax used to show?
Both.
Yeah, so Cinemax, the stuff that you saw on Cinemax.
The only time HBO was really explicit was during their Real Sex TV show thing. But they would show everything.
I remember that one. Those documentaries.
Yeah, they would show the she-males that still got their junk.
Yeah.
I was like, really?
Depending on the theme, right?
Yeah, depending on the theme, they wouldn't blur nothing out. They show everything. It's like, good God.
I remember that.
I wish I couldn't.
Real Sex.
Mm-hmm. Real Sex Street Interviews, take 1.
Take 2, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Remember the Chappelle Show joint where they parodied that in season 1?
Absolutely.
He's like, so what's the craziest thing you've done sexually? The craziest thing I ever did? Oh, one time I had a 3-way with these 2 guys in college. My sororities just were like, cheer me on. Yeah. And Chappelle's like, looking at her like she's disgusting and like, sir, what's your crazy thing? The craziest thing I ever did sexually? Probably banging gangbang over here without a rubber. We're fucking done, man. This date is over.
Classic, yo. Classic.
He said having sex with old gangbang without a rubber.
Over here without a rubber. This date is over, dog. Done.
Wait a minute. I was only kidding.
It's funny, man. Funny.
Okay. We covered Rocky. Now we're going to move on.
Yeah.
Next topic, the King of the Ring, the inaugural King of the Ring pay-per-view event. Mm-hmm. Released, or rather taped on June 13th of 1993. Yeah. It took place in the Nutter Center in Dayton, Ohio. This was a very low-attended event, 6,500 people, which is actually a little more than half that venue's capacity. Mm. Yeah, the previous non-televised events, though, related to the King of the Ring, they didn't feature all the tournament's matches. What
was that in comparison to WrestleMania 9?
WrestleMania 9?
Because I remember that was because it was so, like, in Vegas, only rich people could go. So how many people could attend that? Like 15? Okay. It looked small.
It looked very small outside Caesar's Palace.
Yeah. I'll check that out later.
It had to be a little bit more. It had to be a little bit more than 6,500 people. It's being a WrestleMania.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing somewhere in the low 5 figures, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yes, several of the qualifying matches, they preceded the event.
Mm-hmm.
And the final few matches for the King of the Ring tournament itself take place at the event itself. What the King of the Ring symbolized was the winner of the King of the Ring will get a push in their career. And often that was the case.
Mm-hmm.
This being the inaugural event, Bret the Hitman Hart, who had already was a Triple Crown champion anyway, but this only added to his legacy.
So it was almost 17K.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That is low for WrestleMania.
It was really low, yeah, for WrestleMania.
Yeah. Okay. The commentators for this King of the Ring were Jim Ross, Bobby the Brain Heenan, and the Macho Man. And the term King of the Ring in professional wrestling just means a single elimination tournament. And it was actually established back in 1985. The winner of that inaugural King of the Ring tournament was the Magnificent Morocco. And the prize...
I didn't see that one.
You didn't see that one? I didn't see it either.
I didn't see that one, yeah.
It's probably on YouTube now.
Mm.
But the prize for winning the King of the Ring is being crowned King of the Ring. And some wrestlers have incorporated the King gimmick into their character. King Haku, Macho King Randy Savage, and Jerry the King Lawler, who he's always had the King gimmick.
Oh, yeah.
And this event, it was during its original run, was considered part of the promotion's Big Five events of the year. Royal Rumble, SummerSlam, WrestleMania, Survivor Series. But they discontinued the King of the Ring, when was it? In 2002.
Who was the last one?
What?
Who was the last one to win it?
I don't remember. The last King of the Ring that I watched in full, and I remember who won that was Kurt Angle. That was back in 2000.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but each one of the wrestlers before that, each one of them got a push. Bret Hart, Owen Hart, Stone Cold Steve Austin, Triple H, Ken Shamrock, Billy Gunn. What else?
Badass Billy Gunn.
In 2023, it was announced that the event would return as a premium live event called the King and Queen of the Ring, and it was replacing the annual Hell in a Cell event. This time they're trying to be like gender equal, have equal men and women in there.
At this point, the
women are good.
They'd come up. Now they're like up there with everybody else.
Yeah, they are. People they're accepted just as equally as the men are.
Yeah.
It's not a novelty thing like it was in the 80s, where it's like the Jumping Bomb Angels or Alani Kai.
Just very few of them at the time had real wrestling ability. Like these ones today, they go in.
Oh, yeah.
They're nice.
Oh, yeah. Also, King Duggan. I forgot about that.
That brief stint.
Brief stint where he beat King Haku and started and became the Crown King. Hogan, Junkyard Dog, they were even King of the Ring winners as well.
Ugh.
Harley Race. How can I forget him?
He was one of the prominent. He was the prominent king until they started to switch it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But this King of the Ring tournament, this was their first inaugural one. This is their test run right here, which is probably why in next year and all the other King of the Rings after that, they had a main event after the King of the Ring tournament itself. This one did well. This one did well. It didn't have a main event after that, but several matches leading up to the end were good.
Yes.
All of which Bret Hart, all his matches were good.
Of course, it's just natural. Natural for Bret.
The first match was actually a dark match, which they didn't show. Papa Shango beating Bret's little brother, Owen.
I didn't see that. Did you see that match?
It wasn't shown on when I watched it in the vault.
I'm curious to see how Owen would lose that. But yeah, I'll check it out. It's probably on YouTube.
The first match, the qualifying match, was Bret Hart against Razor Ramon. That was a good one.
That was a good match. Yeah.
Very high impact. The fans were clowning Razor Ramon with the 1, 2, 3 in reference to the 1, 2, 3 kid. Yeah. And now Triple H was not in the Federation. He was not part of the Federation yet.
No.
We have 4 members of the clique there.
Yeah.
And this was Diesel.
Like all there, yeah.
This was Diesel's WWF pay-per-view debut.
Yes, because I remember from the interview. Yeah,
he didn't say nothing at all, but that was Kevin Nash.
Yep.
What else happened in this match? Hart, the way he got the win, Razor was about to do his little body back suplex off the top rope, but Hart reversed it, laid flat on him to get the pin.
Yeah.
They really sold it. Bret's good with people that know how to work in the ring.
What do you reckon? This match versus the Royal Rumble match, which one was better for you?
This match in the Royal Rumble?
Yeah, because they
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, the Royal Rumble was better.
This was better,
I agree.
I mean, this was good for what it was worth.
Yeah, but the Royal Rumble was better.
Way better. They had longer.
Yeah.
What else? Mr. Hughes against Mr. Perfect. Mr. Hughes, I never liked his gimmick. You in a suit.
Even when in WC, I hated him in WC. You know, he came from WCW as Mr. Hughes.
As Mr. Hughes.
I didn't like him. I didn't like him there either.
I didn't because the gimmick, it just looks so impractical.
Yeah.
You're in a suit and you got them shades onto your face.
The suspenders and the shades.
The suspenders, yeah. What, did he have a suspenders with a belt?
I don't even know if he had the belt on.
That don't even look right.
Yeah, it's improper dressing.
Yeah. It's oxymoronic dressing.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect carried the match, though. Between him and Mr. Hughes.
Yeah.
And it ended up in a disqualification because because Mr. Hughes was feuding with The Undertaker at the time, and he had Paul Bearer's urn, and they used that to hit Mr. Perfect in full view of the ref, and got himself disqualified.
Yeah.
And I forgot all about this, how Jerry Lawler and before that Bobby Heenan would be drawing on their screen brain scans, making fun of the wrestlers.
Yeah. 90s, early 90s.
And Bobby Heenan, Mr. Perfect, he's a face at this point.
Yeah.
So Bobby Heenan, who was his former manager, he starts boasting about, I was Mr. Perfect's manager. I taught him everything he knows. I took him to the gold, and Jim Ross was like Donald Trump. Wrong.
What was this era called again? Like 93?
This right here, this is the beginning of the new generation era.
Generation.
Because with Hogan, they were saying it after Hogan's match, Hulkamania is dead.
Yeah.
This is the beginning of the new generation era.
It's a very interesting, colorful era.
Yeah. They weren't really concentrating on big muscular guys, just like the guys like Shawn Michaels or Bret Hart who could wrestle. Yeah. Those were in demand.
Yeah.
But what else? Next match, Bam Bam Bigelow. He beats Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
Yeah.
And Hacksaw, he had just got his ribs busted by Yokozuna on Superstars. Yeah. So now he's wearing like a full body suit, looking like Kurt Angle.
Yeah. With the flag and everything.
Yeah, with the flag. Yeah. I'm like, I'm used to you with the all blue tights and the blue boots.
Yeah.
But this match right here, I knew Bam Bam was gonna win, but Bam Bam, people slept on him.
He was a hell of a wrestler.
He was agile for a big dude.
Wrestler, yeah. He was a hell of a wrestler.
Yeah, and the way he hit his finishing move on Duggan, and then grabbed his leg when Duggan was in the air like that, it's so perfectly done. Yeah.
He was a hell of a wrestler, like very underrated. Could have done more with him.
They should have did more with him.
Both his stints.
The click, they buried him.
Oh, the second time around.
Yeah, the second time around, yeah.
So originally then Jesse.
Hogan?
No, Vince had plans for him at the beginning, and then they convinced Vince otherwise.
The click got in his head,
Because he had ability.
He did, yeah. I mean,
and like as a heel, he held it down.
They didn't want him to do that Lawrence Taylor match though. The click didn't want him to do that.
Oh.
And he was supposed to win the title against Shawn Michaels, but Shawn was like,
they convinced
I don't lie down for anybody, Vince.
Dang, so I guess there's bad blood. I guess he's dead now, but I guess
there was bad blood.
Bam hated him.
Yeah, I mean he in the shoot interviews he did before he passed away. Yeah, he did not like the click, especially Michaels. And ironically, Michaels in here when we first see Shawn Michaels in this event, he's giving an interview with a Mean Gene and he's talking about Hogan, clowning him.
Yeah,
I'm like, you talking about the one guy who's better at backstage office politics than you are.
At least at the time.
Yeah. At the time, yeah. But he says in his book the difference between the Click and Hogan's people was we actually liked each other.
Yeah. In Hogan's time, they ain't fuck with each other.
Yeah, that's what he was saying, yeah.
They ain't fuck with each other as much, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next match, Lex Luger versus Tatanka. This is funny to me because Tatanka, he comes out swinging, and later on, a year later or a year or two later, they have their feud where Tatanka ends up turning heel. Selling out to the $1 Million Man while before that he was calling Lex Luger a turncoat. And this right here, during this time, this was Lex Luger's narcissist gimmick, which I think now in retrospect is supposed to be a parody of Hogan.
Wow.
Yeah.
You think they strategically put that in there?
Very subtle. I think it was very subtle. But they dropped it right after Hogan left. Right after Hogan left, they dropped the gimmick. And made Lex all Americana with the Lex Express.
That was a mistake. If he had stayed as a narcissist, he might. If they had given him the gold as a narcissist, it might have worked. as the All-Americana, it was terrible.
And they were both undefeated too during this time. Lex and Tatanka.
Yeah. Yes, so that's why they were still undefeated after this.
Yeah, and here's what they were doing at first. Luger, he's got that steel plate in his forearm. Yeah. And you hear Macho Man and Jim Ross saying, I don't agree with Jack Tunney's decision. Nah, he needs to cover that thing up.
Yeah.
And they did make him cover it up. But then when they did that bullshit 15-minute time limit to cause the match to go into a draw. Yeah, Luger took the thing off and just rammed Tatanka with it.
Yeah.
I did not like his narcissist gimmick at the time.
I loved it. I thought it was great. I still think it was great compared to what he became as a face.
They could have did better with him as a heel.
Yeah, as a narcissist, it would have worked. He was annoying.
That mirror, and I just don't believe he wasn't convincing to me all that much. He's like, how do you compare ice cream to horse manure? Or something like that. Yeah. So like the promos were a bit much. But I think the in-ring gimmick coming out with the mirror. Yeah.
Maybe he just didn't belong in WWF.
He didn't really. And this was a time when a lot of those dudes were migrating over to the WWF. The Steiner brothers.
The Steiners also.
The Steiners, they got gold twice, but they didn't last long.
They didn't belong in the WWF. They had WCW guys.
Yeah.
Like, I think Lex is another one of those. Even Flair, even though he did well in the WWF, he should have come as a 4 horseman. Right?
They got lured back to WCW because Eric Bischoff, he had Ted Turner's checkbook.
Got it. If he had come, even though Flair had a successful heel run in WWF,
yes,
if he had come with the Horseman, it might have worked. But for me, he's a WCW guy.
He is. He was always WCW for me. That's how I first knew him.
Yeah, me too.
A lot of other people, older cats than us, knew him from the NWA days.
Oh, yeah. Not me. Yeah, I knew him from WCW. Same with Lex Luger.
Yeah, Lex, the Steiners.
Yeah, Steiners as well.
Mm-hmm.
I knew from WCW. So to me, they're real. Their niche is WCW.
Yeah.
It just didn't work out in WWF.
I mean, if they came to the WWF during, the Hogan's era, maybe they might have had a shot. No. They
the
wouldn't.
Steiners, man, because
they're too real. They're too realistic.
Yeah, exactly.
Relatable.
The tag team gimmick during Hogan's era was more gimmicky.
More gimmicky and more over the top.
Yeah, they, like you said, they give you a realistic feel, like a lot of the wrestlers in WCW did.
With those varsity Letterman jackets that they got, they're too relatable.
They would have been like to me, they would have been a glorified Young Stallions.
Young Stallions, another team that could have had potential.
Yeah.
Why is it any team Paul Roma is on, people that it has potential within McMahon's scrap?
They definitely never.
Because Power and Glory, even though them niggas didn't even have a theme music, they could have been big. But then McMahon, he has them lose to the LOD at WrestleMania 7 in under 59 seconds.
Apparently, he was a douchebag behind stage.
Roma?
Yeah. So I'm guessing that's probably why.
Jesus.
So he hated his. I know he did not like Jimmy Powers. So
I heard a lot of people didn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Jimmy was a problem. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the last place I heard Jim Powers mentioned was in the 2008 movie The Wrestler.
Yeah.
Which he was probably in. I mean, or probably had a hand in consulting.
Yeah.
Okay. They have other interviews too. Terry Taylor, the Red Rooster.
He was an interviewer.
He was an interviewer this time too. He interviewed the Steiner brothers, and he interviewed Yokozuna and Mr. Fuji. This is the first time I heard Yokozuna speak English as part of his heel gimmick. Hulk Hogan, you'll go down. I'm usually used to seeing him just look at the camera all mean and be like,
Bonsai.
Gosh!
Or something like that.
Yeah. It wasn't until after he became a face when his time was fading that he actually started talking in his natural accent.
Yeah.
He's Samoan, not.
Yeah, he's Samoan. When we did Royal Rumble 93, when I was watching it, I noticed right before he won, he gave a shout out to Samoa.
Oh yeah. I think he's related to all of them. The Rock,
yeah, he is.
Fatu.
Apparently he is, yeah. Rest in peace.
And the Head Shrinkers were here in this too.
Yes.
Samu and Fatu, who later became Rikishi.
Yep. And their manager, I think, who is now dead. Or was it Sika? Their manager's dead too now. I think.
One of them died recently, I think.
Yeah, it was him.
Yeah.
Because Sika was dead before. They used to be tag team.
Right.
In the 80s. Their manager and Sika used to be tag team champions at one point.
Man.
Yeah.
Okay, another match. Bret Hart versus Mr. Perfect. And Mean Gene Okerlund is an instigator. Yeah, he's like, Bret, are you implying that Mr. Perfect would be an easy opponent for you than Mr. Hughes? Wait a minute, that's what you said, Bret. That's what you said. Like, Mean Gene, you worse than Ricky Lake.
Oh my God, Ricky Lake! Wow, yeah. Shout out to the '90s.
Yeah, Mr. Perfect and Bret Hart. This is a rematch in a way from their SummerSlam match from 2 years prior.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put two technical wrestlers in the ring, two second-generation wrestlers at that in the ring. You're gonna get some good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, these guys. This was, I don't know if it was a show stealer, but it was definitely up there with his match against Razor Ramon.
Yeah.
And also in AWA back in the day, Razor Ramon when he was Scott Hall, him and Mr. Perfect, his Curt Hennig, they were tag team champions back then. Yeah. Back when Hall looked like Magnum PI.
He was huge too. Yeah, he had the Magnum PI look. He was brolic. Definitely on roids those days.
And he was big as fuck when we met him too.
He was, yeah.
He was 6'7".
Yeah, he was. He still had his height.
Yeah, he did, man.
Even though his homie, I think, had lost some of his height. He was
Nash?
still tall. He was taller than him, but he was like, I feel like he was significantly taller when he was wrestling. You know, as you get older, you shrink.
You do shrink, apparently, yes. This match, Bret Hart is always able to sell his signature moves, like the elbow from the top rope, the atomic drop, the Russian leg sweep. He makes it look devastating.
Yeah, he sells it well.
And against a wrestler like Hennig who knows what he's doing, that helps to sell it.
Yeah.
Because he threw Bret off made him slingshot off the top rope and into the rafters, the gates,
the railings, yeah. Steel railings.
That was. What else about this match? Heenan keeps on clowning Mr. Perfect.
Yeah, a troll. Of the former managed.
Yes, a troll among trolls.
Yeah.
But I'll get it. And Curt Hennig, he proved that even though he lost the match in a cradle which I looked like he kicked out of before the referee had the third hit the mat.
He had been robbed, essentially.
Yeah, he begrudgingly shakes hands with Hart, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, okay.
Respect. I'm out. I got
pretty
robbed.
much.
Yeah.
And at the SummerSlam where he had to fight Bret Hart, when he was still IC champion, when he learned that he was going to fight Bret Hart, even though he had a bad back, he was like, Bret, I'm going to drop it to Bret. I'm like, say less. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Respect.
Yeah, Bret Hart's one of the best people to work with before Goldberg ended his career.
Goldberg is mad at the what you call it he gets for his performance in the ring. Like he can't stand the fact that people. There've been a few takes of saying that he was not a very good.
He didn't look like one. He looked like another Ultimate Warrior.
I was just about to say he's like another Warrior.
Yeah.
The only difference is I think the Warrior never. Maybe he did. I was like, the Warrior injure people.
Yeah, Bobby Heenan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and what's it called? $1 Million Man did the same thing too.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he just grabs you improperly and lets you fall down on the wrong part. And there's an art to this. There's a science to this that doesn't really, that even the average viewer won't really see.
Yeah. Oh, so that's how Heenan got hurt from the gorilla press.
Yeah.
How he landed.
Survivor Series 1989.
Oh, I remember that. Yeah, right before they started pushing Warrior to the heavyweight title. Okay.
And the WWF title match, Yokozuna versus Hulk Hogan.
Terrible match.
Terrible match, but I'm glad this happened. I'm glad this happened.
Was terrible.
Fuji says Hogan stole the title. He's absolutely right.
Yeah.
That match was not even sanctioned.
Yeah.
And Yokozuna got all these photographers around him and whatnot, taking pictures. Mm-hmm. That's what I found funny about it too. And Hogan decides to Hulk up, do his signature thing, but it does not work this time. Not this time.
He's confused.
Yeah. He can't knock Yokozuna down.
Yeah.
And Yokozuna, he gets Hogan with his own move pretty much.
Yeah,
It does his own leg drop.
Yeah.
After that cameraman had the fireball.
They didn't need all that shit. And they never really explained apparently so he's part of Yokozuna's people. Yeah. But they never really explained who he was or did they even report on Hogan's condition after?
Yeah, they did mention later on the event that Hogan, he's been treated for blindness, he's okay.
Oh. All right.
But all the death knell of Hulkamania, like, look at the sobbing children in the audience.
Yeah.
And Heenan's Hulkamania is dead.
Yep.
I'm like, and this was Hogan's last pay-per-view event for the WWF for the 90s.
Yeah, he came back in WrestleMania later, to fight The Rock, or was it
in the
Shawn
2000s?
Michaels? Yeah, to fight. Was it The Rock or Shawn Michaels?
The Rock.
Okay.
He fought Shawn Michaels at SummerSlam.
Okay.
the best overselling ever.
Yeah.
But yeah, this right here, Hogan was done after this. Yeah, he went over to WCW and took Jimmy Hart with him.
Mm-hmm. It was like that old golden age of wrestlers moved to WCW like soon after this.
Soon after, yeah. Because they were offered more money for less work.
Yeah.
And if you were like Hall and Nash, then they knew how to negotiate to get more money.
Yeah.
Call them lazy, but I call them smart.
Yeah, and the Clique practically carried WWF after this.
In the mid-90s?
Between them and Bret.
In the mid-90s, yeah, the Clique, they made sure they were in some of the top billed matches.
Yeah.
Like at that year's WrestleMania, 94's WrestleMania, Shawn against Razor, the first ladder match.
That was a good one, yeah.
Both their ladder matches were influential,
yeah.
innovative.
Yeah.
But they were doing that at house shows years before, which was Shawn and Bret, though.
Okay.
But that was the first time that they actually televised it.
Okay. And then Diesel had the stint at the heavyweight title for a bit.
Mm-hmm. And that year's SummerSlam, him and Shawn, they were also tag champions.
Yeah.
In addition to Shawn,
that's right.
Shawn was IC champion at the same time.
Yeah, I remember that. I do remember that. Yeah.
He had Walter Payton in his corner, Razor.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah, they were like, they carried it.
They did.
Bret was another one up there that was carrying. Yokozuna and Undertaker also helped carry it a bit too. So they were good without Hogan.
Yeah, for the remainder of this event, the 8-man tag match, the most boring match of this event. The Steiner brothers and the Smoking Guns against Money Inc. and the Head Shrinkers.
Snoozer.
The Steiner brothers, they got circus theme music. That's what it sounded like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a snoozer. And once, what was it? Billy Gunn got the pin on the $1 Million Man. That was the end of the match.
Yeah.
You didn't get to showcase everybody.
I could never get over the fact that those motherfuckers used to wrestle in jeans. It's just
the Smoking Guns.
Yeah, it just used to be. It just didn't look real or wrestling like to wrestle in jeans.
Like, look at Mr. Hughes wrestling in a suit.
Yeah, it
doesn't look right.
It never sold it for me.
Like how do you navigate in that?
Exactly. Even when they won the titles, it's just like
the Smoking Guns were what?
It was just off.
They were 3-time tag team champions.
Yeah, I wasn't sold. I wasn't a fan of them. Well, Badass Billy Gunn, I was definitely sold in that gimmick. He was funny.
Yeah, when they were DX, it's like that's what got them over.
Yeah, he was funny.
Because they had shitty gimmicks before that. Rockabilly.
Yeah.
And Road Dogg, what was he? The real Double J.
Double J, yes.
And the roadie before that.
Yeah, the roadie before that, yeah.
Yeah, he got over because he's a second-generation wrestler, too.
Oh, really? Who's his dad?
Bullet Bob Armstrong.
Oh. Okay.
Road Dogg.
Okay.
Brad and Steve and Scott Armstrong, those were his brothers.
Okay.
He's the youngest.
I see.
Next match, Shawn Michaels against Crush for the IC title. Shawn Michaels was not at his main event status yet.
Not yet.
I mean, he could still sell in the ring, give a good performance, but this wasn't one of his best. In fact, the three Doinks, the Doink the Clowns, coming to the ring smoking cigarettes to distract Crush. And Crush, he was still in his Kona Crush gimmick. Like, Shoka, brother, aloha. Yeah, he was still a face at this point, but he could wrestle, but none of his gimmicks ever had chemistry.
Gimmicks were terrible.
Even when he was crushed with Demolition.
Yeah.
Like Bill Eadie and Barry Darsow, they will shoot on him and saying he was a good guy, but his gimmick didn't work with us because he had no chemistry with us. And it showed. As
Kona Crush, I definitely could see his ability was definitely more showcased than when he was in Demolition.
Yeah.
He was very agile, quick, and strong, but the gimmicks just weren't it. And
later DOA. When he would the biker gimmick.
Yeah, the biker gimmick. Yeah, I forgot about that.
And he went to the NWO under his real name, Brian Adams.
The ability was there, but I think he didn't have the natural charisma to carry that ability.
Exactly.
You know, similar situation with the Barbarian is one of my favorite big wrestlers. Very
They didn't know what to do with him, and plus he couldn't speak.
He couldn't speak.
Yeah.
That was his biggest thing. If he could speak, they could have done a lot more with him.
Oh, yeah.
He was extremely agile, extremely powerful, and he was big. Perfect formula. Like, he was like a Hogan with ability.
Right.
He just couldn't sell it, so similar with Bryan Adams.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The aftermath of this pay-per-view event. Okay, like we said, it was one of the lowest attended events, and the total amount that they drew from the admission prices were around $80,000. The attendance for the following year was twice as large. There were 12,000 fans at the King of the Ring 94. This event led to Hogan leaving the WWF for the rest of the 90s, as stated earlier, and for Bret Hart having his standing in the WWF boosted by winning the King of the Ring tournament. And this is also considered the jump-off for the New Generation era. Yokozuna held the WWF Championship for 9 more months after this before dropping the belt to Bret Hart. Shawn Michaels got stripped of the IC title in September of 93, which set up a battle royal in which Razor Ramon defeated Rick the Model Martel to become the next champion. The Steiner brothers continued to feud with Money Inc. over the tag titles, and they defeated Money Inc. the day after the King of the Ring to win the belts, and held them for 2 days before losing them to Money Inc. again. 3 days later, the Steiners regained the belts, which they held for the remainder of their feud. And what else? Jerry Lawler, who basically destroyed Bret Hart's coronation.
Yeah, they infused that feud through that, right?
Yeah, they did.
I think that was not good for Bret's career.
They would feud for more than 2 years after the King of the Ring.
Yeah, that was not good for Bret's career.
And then they faced off at SummerSlam of 93 to determine who would be the King of the Ring, the true king, in a Kiss My Foot match.
Because Lawler wasn't a heel that was believable. He sucked.
I mean, he's better as a commentator. As a heel commentator, he's better.
As a wrestler, like...
At that point, it's like, dude, you don't need to wrestle no more.
Yeah. They could have given Bret a better adversary than...
I mean, he had Razor already, but Razor was about to become a face.
Yeah.
He fought Diesel and Taker.
Yeah. But I feel like Lawler's joint was just dragged.
It felt forced.
Yeah, it was dragged. I know at some point they also introduced Bob Backlund. He had a feud with Bob.
Yeah. Bob Backlund, he played the crazy man gimmick good. I have never eaten marijuana! Your mistake.
Oh my gosh. I think that's the biggest knock on Bret's career.
What, Lawler?
His feuds.
I mean, he's had some memorable ones, but...
As a heavyweight champion, I mean.
As a heavyweight champion.
I think his best feud was with Shawn Michaels. Everything else was meh.
Yeah, especially at the time when Michaels was becoming more of a face.
Yeah, exactly.
And ironically, he was a real asshole, too. Huh?
I take that back. I think the ending of his career had great feuds. His feud with Stone Cold Steve Austin was exceptional.
Yes, he was.
That was exceptional. The Stone Cold one was exceptional. Michaels was straight as well. Ramon, yes, but like the Lawler and the Backlunds, I wasn't feeling those very much. And I feel like that was his pinnacle of heavyweight stardom.
Bob Backlund. Jesus. He fought Diesel for the WWF belt too, right?
He did. I think he did, yeah.
Did Bret Hart ever fight Triple H? I mean, not for the title, but ever? It seems to me like he's fought every member of the Clique, but I can't recall him fighting Triple H.
Yeah, I don't either.
Even the period when Triple H was a jobber.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I don't remember that. And he might have. He might have,
yeah. At a house show or something.
Yeah.
You can find it now on YouTube.
Yeah.
Somebody who was there has taped all the house shows.
Yeah.
And I sent you one the other day, back in the day, the Macho Man fighting Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, you did. I remember that. But
making myself a little drink over here before we go to the next joint.
For sure. But yeah.
Yes, King of the Ring 93. That was a jump-off point for the New Generation era, just like how Survivor Series 97 was a jump-off point for the Attitude era.
Yeah. Yeah.
And ironically, both involved Bret Hart.
True. Very true, actually. Very true.
Okay. All right, shall we move on?
Yes, sir.
Our final topic of the evening is the Netflix series Supacell.
Yep.
Released June 27, 2024 with a total of 6 episodes. It was created, written, and directed by Rapman, who also did Blue Story, which we've also covered.
See a lot of the cast in both Blue Story and this.
I keep thinking, I don't know what it is now. Whenever I see Black Brits in South London, I keep thinking Top Boy Summer House now.
Top Boy infused with Blue Story.
Mm-hmm.
So this was basically that with superpowers.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's set in modern-day South London. The series is about a group of 5 ordinary black people: a delivery driver, a gang leader, a nurse, a financially struggling father, and a Cockney drug dealer. Yeah, unified by a family history of sickle cell disease.
Yeah.
They don't have sickle cell themselves, but they have a variation of it that gives them superhuman abilities. And they're pursued by a secret organization that wants to control them. The series was highly praised, had a lot of positive reviews from critics and audiences, especially for its realistic portrayal of black people in Britain and for raising awareness of the sickle cell disease, of which black people are most noted to be prone to. Upon its release, the series was #1 in Netflix's global top 10 with more than 18 million viewers in the first weeks on the platform. And the series was filmed throughout Southeast London and explored themes of knife crime, racial profiling, poverty, exploitation of black bodies, and sickle cell disease. Yeah. The most familiar actor in this was Eric Kofi-Abrefa from BMF. Yeah, he plays Andre Simpson, an ex-con who struggles to stay employed, and he's also divorced from his wife, with whom he also shares a son. He's struggling to stay employed, but once they find out he's an ex-con, he gets the boot. And and the fucked up part is, he's a good worker too. He's trying. He's trying to.
It's kind of real. It's kind of realistic in that sense.
Yeah,
a lot of times when you're ex-con, you try to.
The system is still against you to some degree.
Assimilate back to normal life. The system kind of, like you said, it's kind of pushes.
They hold it against you.
Yeah.
It's a stigma.
Yeah.
And his power, he's one of the specials too. His power is superhuman strength.
Super strength, yeah.
And he discovers his when he accidentally breaks an ATM machine in frustration and takes all the money.
Yeah. It's kind of interesting.
Tosin Cole plays Michael Lasaki. He's like an Amazon delivery driver.
Yeah.
His power is that he can manipulate time and space, and he can use it to teleport himself and others, stop personal time frames or even reverse them, and travel through time and space. Teleport or even time travel. He becomes very centered to the plot. His fiance, Dion, she's a social worker. Who else? Josh Tedeku, he plays Taser. He's a leader of a small gang that rivals another gang led by a guy named Crazy. And Taser used to be Crazy's protege. Taser, his power is invisibility.
Yeah.
Nadine Mills plays Sabrina Clark, who's a nurse, and she's living with her sister. Her power, contrary to what you may think, just because she's black and can fly, don't make her Storm.
Yeah.
Now, her powers is telekinesis.
Yep.
If anything, she's Jean Grey.
Jean Grey. Closest thing to Jean. Yep.
Calvin Dembla plays Rodney, who's a mixed-race drug dealer with a Cockney accent. His power is superhuman speed. And boy, does that power help him with his business.
Yeah, that was dope.
That was dope.
Yeah.
My favorite character in here has to be played by Getz, the grime rapper.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, he was my favorite. Cause especially at the last episode of the season.
He absorbs.
When he realized that he's a special too.
He absorbs like powers.
He's a copycat. Yeah.
He looks like one of my boys.
Oh, yeah?
Actually, yeah, he does. Yeah. At least in the show, he does.
Yeah, Crazy. Yeah, he can copy other people's powers by touch, and he works with the organization that wants to get all of them together.
Yeah, he does. Yes, as we see near the end.
Yeah, every episode is named after one of the characters, and it gives good characterization of them too. Like Rodney, he's the youngest of the group. He's mixed race. He's half black, half white. But he has his own problems at home because his mother married a guy that doesn't like blacks.
Funny.
Yeah, and Rodney, he's a weed dealer basically.
Yeah, he is.
And he says, if we're not there in 5 minutes, you get it for free. After he discovers his power.
Speed. Yeah. Hilarious.
Even Crazy, when Crazy first sees Rodney in action in the final episode, like, Speedy!
Yeah.
I can't wait to try that one.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's why this show, you got that from Heroes, from the character Sylar, who's similar to him.
Yeah.
Because what Sylar did in the TV show Heroes is he'd go after other people with powers, cut open their skull, and look at their brain so he could take their powers for himself.
Interesting.
And he said the same thing, too, when he was fighting another guy who had invisibility. Interesting. I can't wait to try that one. But that's the cool part of being a power mimic, though. It's like you get to use the powers of other people in ways they haven't thought of.
Yeah. That's dope. I think this another cool part about this show is, like, in addition to obviously the cool parts about the powers and stuff, as you said, it kind of illustrates the realistic dynamic of being black in South London and stuff.
Yeah.
I thought it was well strategically done. The names of the characters, even though the actors of the characters are not necessarily of the same ethnicity. I mean, in totality, probably they are.
I mean, all of them are black Brits in real life.
Like, for example, like Tosin Cole is Nigerian. His name is not. It's probably like Caribbean, which is a big, populist dynamic in. Well,
Tosin Cole was born to Nigerian parents.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, like, even like, for instance, Adedayo, she's Nigerian. Her name is Ghanaian, Dion Ofori, which also shows there's a big Ghanaian population in the black community in England, London especially.
And the ones with Anglo names, you definitely know they're Caribbean.
Yeah, exactly. So it's strategically picked those names because this is what the normal dynamic is amongst black communities in London. You get a lot of Caribbeans from different parts of the Caribbean, especially Jamaica. You get a lot of Nigerians, you get a lot of Ghanaians. You see Demba is probably West African, but like Francophone for that matter. So I thought that was pretty cool how they strategically picked the names of these characters. Yeah.
I thought so as well too.
Yeah.
And I also like how they gave them abilities that are more or less grounded.
Yeah.
Like, instead of being outlandish.
It's not ridiculous. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong. I love my X-Men shit, but it's like a guy that can shoot energy out of his eyes.
Yeah.
Or another guy who can invent anything he can think of.
Yeah.
It's like those, you can explain that in a pseudo-scientific way.
Yeah, but not in this context.
Yeah.
Yes.
Super strength, that you can explain.
Yes, exactly.
What's it called?
Super speed is acceptable.
Mental abilities, telepathy, telekinesis, or
yeah.
even precognition. You can explain those.
Exactly.
Power mimic, though. A power mimic. Here's how I view that. That's like natural selection.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like he's at the top of the food chain with that ability.
And it gives very good villainous vibes, which is what he is.
Yeah.
So it's good.
It was a really good twist, making him like one of the specials as well.
Exactly.
And if you notice, like on the promo pictures for this series and in the show itself, why their eyes grow yellow. Because people with sickle cell, jaundice in their eyes, that's a common affliction.
I definitely seen that with jaundice.
And
I have sickle cells in my family.
Yeah?
I got the trait. I carry the trait.
Oh, you're a carrier.
I'm not. Yeah, I don't have it.
So potentially you could carry it on to your offspring.
Yeah, it's possible. So it's very common in black and black people across the world.
It's one of them diseases that has a documented racial disparity.
Yeah, kind of like what's it for white people? There's one also that is very common with white people.
A certain cancer?
No, it's not cancer. It's one of those either one of the sclerosis or one of
Lou Gehrig's disease.
Either it's
multiple sclerosis.
One of those, yeah, one of those. It's more commonly found in Caucasians than it is in others, and sickle cell is more commonly found in people of African descent.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah, so
yeah, I enjoyed it. For me, it was like a mix.
Great show.
It was like a mix of X-Men, Heroes, but they do it with black Brits, which made it very.
It was like you said, Top Boy and Blue Story. With added elements of X-Men and Heroes, yeah. I loved it. I hope they drop a second season.
They're supposed to, but it's like the question is when. I mean, after
they started filming?
Yeah, they started filming.
Okay, so then we'll probably get it late next year. Is my hope.
I can't wait for next year.
If they because we haven't heard anything about it dropping any. Usually when they're done, at least they'll shoot like saying like, oh, expected
on such and such date.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, there is that. I mean, The Boys, we're not going to see that again until next year for the final season. And the previous season 4 was, when was it? Last year.
There you go.
2024.
There you go.
But then again, that's that Amazon money. But Netflix, they got money too.
They
so
got
they can do big productions. What am I talking about?
They can. I mean, Stranger Things about to drop. So.
And look at all the big name stars who usually getting a lot of their productions. Like they killed Tyrone. That had Jamie Foxx.
Right. There you go.
And Bird Box with Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, if they want to, they can.
Yeah,
they've done it several times. So, and I feel like a lot of this cast in like the Afro Anglo like England cast, a lot of them are very much affiliated with Netflix now.
Yeah, they are.
You know, like the top boy characters, some of the rappers that you tend to see in a lot of these, and then I mean Kofi-Abrefa is not, but he's in that circle as well. You know, and the girls, I tend to see some of them now in more than one show from England. You know. So.
Speaking of Black British actors, you saw they're doing like a spinoff of Snowfall.
Really?
Yeah, just with
did you send that to me or did I send that to you?
I think you sent it to me.
Yeah.
Where they're focusing on Leon and Wanda.
Yeah.
I'm like, please show at least a cameo of Damson Idris.
Yeah, he has to. Even though he's a bum at this point. Let's see.
If he's still alive. If Franklin's still alive.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't go back to his home.
Right. Did you watch this F1 movie recently?
I want to see that. I want to see that.
I heard
it looks
decent.
good.
I haven't either.
The movie that I saw recently the most was Superman, which was pretty good. Yeah, James Gunn, now he's doing the whole DC universe his way, and that's the first movie of it. So
is the storyline synonymous or similar to the first one that was done by Christopher Reeve?
Well, origin.
Is it its own little twist from the Matt comic or whatever?
It has James Gunn's twist to it.
Okay.
Yeah, and James Gunn, he's known for being a little bit more irreverent, but he was respectful with the character.
Okay.
And given how he treated Suicide Squad and Peacemaker, which were funny as hell as all get out, I expected more of that in here for Superman, but nah. He keeps the wholesome aspect of Superman intact.
I see.
While maintaining being its own film.
Got it.
Like I said, this is the first film of the DC universe, and they could very well rival the MCU. But we'll see this Friday when Fantastic Four comes out.
Oh yeah, it is dropping soon.
Yeah, I've heard a lot of good things about that. I'm looking forward to that.
Nice, that's good.
They'll finally get it right after three previous tries.
Yep. Who's your? Oh, you did say your favorite character in this one.
Crazy, the villain.
Crazy, yeah.
It's a damn shame. If you haven't seen it, my fault, but they appear to have gotten rid of him off camera.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, near the end. Yeah,
near the end.
Yeah.
I'm like, don't do that. There's so much you can do with him.
Yeah, I do remember that. Shorty was mad.
Yeah,
I remember.
I'm like, all you saw him do was take Rodney's super speed. Imagine what he could do with Michael's power.
Yes, you turn shit around heavy. With what he knows.
They've done that a lot in the book. In fact, there's an X-Men character. His name is Everett Thomas. He's Sync is his code name. Black character. His power is that he can get in sync with any mutant and use their powers. And he's often shown using their powers better than they can.
Interesting.
Yeah, or even combining abilities to do certain things. It's like, yo. And he was a staple during the 90s with Marvel's junior team back then. Marvel's X-Men junior team back then. Generation X is what they were called.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
I do recommend seeing this show. First of all, any episodes or scenes in here that you particularly loved, outside of more than likely the last fight scene in the last episode.
Just a scene where they're discovering their abilities and how they're trying to remain human in the process. Like Michael learning about his ability and Dion not really believing him. And with Michael going into the future and seeing what he sees and how he's going to great lengths to protect her.
Trying to change it,
Yeah. And the shadowy, the organization, this shadowy organization.
Yeah, that's trying to abduct.
Yeah, and they abducted that one Jamaican girl whose parents owned that restaurant.
Oh yes. That was a big story of trying to tell us what was going on.
Because they showed her at the beginning of the film.
Yes, they do.
They all these shows always have like some kind of a shadowy, secret, but sinister organization.
Yeah.
Stranger Things,
they all do.
Always has to be like some kind of conspiracy.
Yeah.
And Heroes was like this too. When we first see Heroes back in 2006, all these ordinary people, a politician, hospice nurse, a stripper, discovering they get abilities, only to learn that there's another organization that monitors people like him, created by people like them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. A lot of times they're experimenting and trying to create or mimic things that they have the ability to do. I also thought another thing interesting about when they use their powers, they get exhausted. They have to rest.
Yeah.
For fairly long periods of time or whatever.
And I forgot what's it called. Rodney, the speedster. He's also a fast healer like Wolverine.
Yeah, he does. I forgot about that. Yes, he does heal.
Because when
he does heal.
Because when a crazy took some pyrokinetics ability and just set him on fire.
Yeah.
They teleported him to what's it called?
The crib.
Sabrina's place.
Yeah.
Where he starts healing up fast. You got any good clothes?
Wait. Yeah, exactly. I remember that. Yeah. He does have that Wolverine ability.
Or Claire Bennett from Heroes. Yeah, she had the same thing too. The cheerleader, yeah.
Was that Hayden?
Yeah, that was Hayden, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and Michael, he's got the Asian guy from Heroes, Hiro Nakamura. He's got his ability, space-time manipulation.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
If they do, they I hope they do a season 2 because I'm interested.
Me too.
Because I have
potential.
It has a potential, and I'm eager to see what kind of powers they give the people that they're going to come out with in the next season. Like this is a good jump-off point, and I know y'all can do better.
Yeah, for sure.
Who else is in here? Also, another thing I was watching, I think I mentioned it several episodes back that relates to this. Predestination. That's also a movie with like a shadowy organization.
You have mentioned it, or I haven't seen that, but you have.
And why do all these organizations always have initials to them?
Yeah. Well, I guess a lot of times it's a parody of like the CIA.
Yeah, it is.
Or FBI, but more so the CIA than FBI. CIA.
Yeah, and I remember an episode of Heroes where one of them asked the main characters like, "Who the hell are you with? FBI, CIA? Who? I don't work for any organization with initials." To the lampshade parody that.
Yeah. It's yeah.
Yeah, overall, Supacell, that's a good show. Check it out. Only 6 episodes.
Yeah, it's quick watch.
Yeah, you'll be entertained. It'll make you think too.
Yeah, definitely entertained, and you probably will admire the creativity behind how they put it together, like the whole sickle cell thing, and
Rapman, you did good with this.
Yeah, throwing together the elements of the Black community in England, especially for us here. I'm a little more familiar because I have some ties there.
You've been there,
but here, like if you're from here, you get a nice little inside look about how it looks like there.
The diaspora in Europe.
Yeah. So.
You know what I've noticed about Black Brits, especially the ones that are from the hood areas? As much as they like certain American culture, certain Black movies, hip hop, they're not going around saying nigga this, nigga that like we do.
Nah, they don't. Yeah.
That's what I've always found peculiar about Black Brits.
They don't.
Or when they're actors, when they play Black Americans, they do it convincingly.
I mean, exactly. They do play it well, almost flawlessly. There's actually a trending light beef online on like who's better right now, British rappers or American rappers, and like are there any of those? One question in the midst of that, like, are there any English rappers right now better than Kendrick or something like that? I didn't really pay too much attention to, but I saw it trending. So, but yeah.
After we covered the seasons of Top Boy and Top Boy Summer House, that's why I got into more British rappers.
There was a time when I was actually really listening to a lot of them, and not so much now anymore. But they're definitely
plenty can spit.
There was definitely a time where I was listening to at least more so them than even here. But yeah, so you're right. Plenty of them they make some good music. So
that grime.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah. So,
Okay. I think that covers episode number 7.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we talked about Rocky, The King of the Ring 93, and Supercell. As always, send us a message or comment on our stuff. Tell us what you want to see as well, too, because we can't think of this up by ourselves.
Yeah, give us like your feedback, what you thought, especially if you've seen these segments.
Yeah.
If you've seen them, let us know what you think, because it might contrast what we thought, and it'll be good insight for us.
Exactly.
And then if there are any shows, movies, or wrestling events that you want us to cover.
And so I can troll you mercilessly.
That too. Prepare for that too, because we can come back.
Mm-hmm.
So, but also suggestions for things you want us to cover. We also, we'd love to see things that we've never seen. So hopefully you guys have seen stuff and want us to be like, oh yeah, cover this. Let's see what you think. So we can have a nice little discussion, And this might open up for a forum later on, maybe not this season, but down the line where we have special episodes where we have people come on and give us suggestions about or have a discussion about episodes that we've covered,
I got somebody who I think I might want to have on here.
Yeah, so let us know, man. We'd love to hear it. Yeah.
Okay. And on that note, we wrap up episode number 7 of season 3. 301 Colored Commentators, signing out. Thank you for viewing. Peace.